Alright everybody, kit review time. This is Wednesday, May 30th. I picked this kit up from Starship Modeler. Go check out their website. They have a lot of cool kits that you can buy, and sometimes they have a lot of rare kits that you can't find off of other websites. This is the 172 scale jet Vtol from the classic 60s TV series Ultraman. This kit I've been wanting for a long time. This was the last one they had in stock and I picked it up. I do want to try to build it sometime this year and light it up, of course. It comes with 3 figures and interior. There's not much. It shows on the side here. There's the 3 figures that you get, and the top comes off, so that's probably what I'm going to go with, so you can look at the interior lit up when I take that off. Here it shows the jet, and then another picture of the jet. There's nothing on the bottom of the kit or the box. Here it's just a hydro generated sub rocket. That's pretty cool. Shows you it's 172 scale. So let me go ahead and pause the camera, open up the box, and do a kit review on this, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, got the box open and parts on my workbench. It comes with 2 bags of parts. It comes with this cool set of decals. Everybody take a look. Which is cool. I think when I get to the point of painting the jet, might use all clad. I think I got a bottle of aluminum, and that's what I'll probably go with. But the decals are pretty cool. I remember watching this series back in the 70s. Ultraman. I thought it was pretty cool. Here's the instructions. We'll take a look at that at the end after I open the bags of parts. There's a this little bag here. You got the stand. You got some I think those are masks for the windows, which is cool. And then you got the clear parts right there, the front of the jet. We'll take a look at that, and then you got this large bag here with the main parts in the bag, and looks like there's 3 or 4 trees in there. So let me go ahead and pause the camera one more time, open these bags up, and we'll take a closer look, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back on the jet. I got the parts out of the bags. This is out of the small bag, and if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look at the instructions. Like I said, I think these are masks for the front of the jet. You can see the windows right there, and I think those go over that, which is cool. This is nice and clear. I don't see no flash, and I do want to light this up. I want the interior lit, and I want the engines lit as well. Probably use 805 SMDs for the engines, since they're not very big on the jet. But that looks pretty cool. And then you get the stand, which I might use. I'll see when I get around to it. I'd like to try to build this sometime this year, get it on my bench. It's not very big. It's 172 scale. Put this on the side over here, and then here's a look at the interior. It is kind of small, but it's 172 scale. I don't know. Let's see if I can put some light on. Everybody get a better look at the detail. That's pretty cool. It's small, but I'll figure out a way to light it up, because that'll look cool. And then the lower part of the jet here, you got some panel lines and some detail. which is cool. The top, and they're not a bad panel lines on it, but I don't know if I'm going to weather this. Probably not. I'll have it look nice and clean. Here looks like some engine parts, and that like round part on the back of the jet that's got the other engines on it. That's pretty cool. And I see no flash, which is good. Let's take a look at this here. This looks like this might be for the stand. Not sure. Figure that out when I get to the instructions. But no flash. That's good. Be very little cleanup. You get the three figures right here. They're very small. Hopefully the camera will pick up the detail. Little looks like a little gun right there. That's cool. Their heads are really tiny. That'll be a little bit of a challenge, but that's the fun of building a kit. Then you got the wings and the seats, it looks like there. Could be wrong, but that's what they look like. Then you can see the wing, you got some detail. Pretty cool. I don't know what that part there is, but we'll look at the instructions here, and then the final part looks like that's the back of the inside of the interior. The other set of wings. Pretty cool. So let me go ahead, pause the camera, and get the instructions on my workbench. This looks like it's going to be a cool kit to build down the road, and let me get the instructions on the workbench and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, you got the instructions on the workbench. Before we take a look at that, I do have aluminum and all clad, and this should be plenty enough for the jet. And if not, I always got the chrome here that I'm using on the pickup truck I'm building right now, the C1500 series Chevy. And you can always use Vtol Kit to bring that down to look like aluminum, which is cool with the chrome, but this bottle should be plenty enough to do the jet. Now back on the instructions, you can see it's 1/72 scale. The rest of it's in Japanese, and then the 3 S's up here are the Science Special Search Party. You open it up, it shows you the trees, is what I call them, the parts that you get. If it's got a paint guide to it, I don't know, I have to look. Part 1 would be the interior. And those are seats, it looks like. You get 3 of them. Then you get part 2, you start putting the jet together. And like I said, I'll figure out a way to light it. Part 3 is the wings section. Putting that all together. Putting a little like wing, set of wings or stabilizer or whatever that is on top of the canopy here. And then here's the, I guess they are masks, like I said, that go over the front of the canopy here. and shows you at least with the alphabet how they go on. That's good. Then it shows on 6 to put the 3 figures together, and then the final results of what, you know, and that's, those numbers are probably paint guides, so I don't know, I'll keep my fingers crossed. I think they're like a red or orange uniform that they wore. And then 7 is getting close to final assembly. Down here is some more engine work, and should be plenty enough space for some 805 SMDs to light those up. And then back here it shows final assembly with these parts here attaching the 3, well, more attaching this top engine to the 2 that are attached to the jet. Then it shows the stand, and then here it shows the decal placement on the jet, which is cool. I'll open it up that way. So decals ain't going to be a problem. It's just what I'm going to paint the interior and their uniforms. I'll have to look at a video of Ultraman and see. But decals are going to make it look good. Cool little 172 scale jet from the TV series Ultraman. I'm going to call this a wrap for this kit review on this jet. I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Sub to my channel. More to come, and I'll talk with everybody later.